Why? Why not?
Yeah, we're here to talk What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Horrible podcast. What do you want to talk about?
First of all, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hi, Joseph's YouTube channel.
So we just got ice cream.
From
Francie's. It's a Filipino-owned artisanal ice cream place. I got matcha. Not very Filipino, but got ube cheese. I
also got ube cheese with Milo crunch. Very nice. Very cutesy.
I'm gonna eat ice cream
and just talk.
Yeah, I have no YouTube video ideas. I haven't posted in a while. I might as well just... Yeah, right? Wait, let me end. So you probably saw her in my previous videos ago when we went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
With
to Pennsylvania for a little like staycation away from like the bustling city. Definitely recommend that place. Everyone is also really nice.
Like, I actually was breathing fresh air.
Oh my god, we saw stars.
Exactly. I saw stars. I saw stars. I mean, I
saw cows. Love cows.
I live in an urban setting. I don't see shit.
And goats.
I didn't see goat.
They had goats.
They had goats?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Goats? Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
How's life?
Life? Life is good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're thriving.
We are thriving.
We're uncomfortable, but we're gonna be comfortable.
But that's how you get comfortable, though.
Exactly.
You have to learn to be uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Period.
Circumstantial, though. Not all uncomfortable settings are acceptable. But I think 2025, although some things are not okay politically.
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald.
I think it's gonna be a good year. I just have this feeling. I don't know if it's the grapes, whatever, but I think it's gonna be a good year this year.
Better be. I almost choked eating those grapes.
That's some backstory. Joseph and I have been friends for 10 years. Can you believe that?
10? Yeah, 10.
Isn't that crazy?
10 years.
If you were to tell freshman Wahina,
High school.
Yeah, high school freshman, that Joseph and I would be best friends. Not even best friends. Magic twins. For Royal Caribbean, we're twins. I wouldn't believe you. Because I thought he hated me. I thought he was too cool for me.
Yeah,
too smart.
We hung out with different friend groups. I don't know of her yet. But a friend of mine, not even former, sorry, old friend of mine, she was dating someone who happens to be living around the same area as her. Yeah. I'm trying to mention names, the fuck.
Right.
What do you think this is? That's how we got close. But how did we actually...
Because we had French class together. French 2. Because freshman year, Joseph sat at this table. And I remember passing by one time. And I asked a question. And Joseph was just looking at me like, why are you speaking? Not like, why are you speaking? But just like, who are you? And I was just like, okay, anyways. But then sophomore year, we had French 2, and that's where we really got to know Joseph. And we had the same French teacher, Madame Haran. Hope she's doing well.
Shout to her, because she disappeared out of nowhere. She's the bit, bro.
She just dipped. We got to know Joseph more outside of like who we thought he was, or what we see. And I think senior year is when it really like solidified.
By senior year, the friendship with her felt really way more authentic than the friendships I started with in the beginning in high school. So I think that's where it solidified, and I was just ready to bounce.
Something in me just like clicked with you, and I was just like, yeah, because ever since then I just always called Joseph Bess. I always called you Bess, and like we just clicked, and it just carried on. And then we had my debut. We were practicing for the modern dance for my debut. They were at the house by him, by yours truly, and he was at the house like almost like every week. Yeah, it was fun. And then after that, the next, I guess, like trial, not really a trial, but we went to the Bahamas together. That's the longest
we've actually hung out.
Yeah, finally got to learn a different side of Joseph,
and her too.
Yeah, and we got to just kind of see each other. Definitely confirmed Joseph has ADHD.
Sorry, got cut off. Works. I'm a Sagittarius. She's a Gemini.
Yeah,
it's like the sibling energy there.
Yeah.
So it works out.
That's kind of like our friendship. And then we don't see each other for like a few weeks at a time. Tell me how I see my godmother who lives in Maryland more than I see this man who lives 20 minutes away from me.
I could see like posts on Instagram or like TikTok about like best friends, and they barely hung out. I don't even know her fucking favorite color, bro. I don't
even know. We spent 9 days together. I know you.
I know an idea of it, but I could be wrong.
Idea of it? What does that even mean? You would have asked me like, what's his favorite food? What is your favorite food?
I don't even know hers either.
Yeah, so you know.
But we work.
The last time we saw each other was like October when he bought this car.
Yeah.
This with it. He got the car, and then that was it. And we were like, yeah, we'll see each other. Never saw each other.
I'm a very independent person. My other friends would know this, especially her. But when it came to finding his car, bro,
he was ready to sign at the first.
I was dependent as hell. I had no clue. I was ready to sign at the first visit at the car dealership, and she's like,
I'm like, are you happy with the car that you got?
I love my car.
It's his dream car.
Yeah. It's leased though, so it's gonna be sad when I have to let it go.
We can always buy it out.
No, but I want a new car. I might switch up on my car, but I won't switch up when I'm loyal.
Period. So if there's any single cute guys out there,
where you at?
But if you're straight, hi. If you're not straight.
But it's so hard though, because gay people look straight.
Okay, I get that. I can see that.
You know how many times I shot my shot to a straight guy? It's kind of like, oh, okay. I could like, here's the thing. I feel like many like gay people or bi people like myself might relate, but there's always that little tiny feeling where there's a tiny little hunch that you think, oh, he might be.
Okay.
He might be. There's so many like signs that they are straight. Mm-hmm. But there's always that hunch where you're like, maybe. You do the dumb shit, you be like, hey, slide in their DMs, and you're just like, oh, fuck, I kind of knew that, but it's like, unless, I guess the disappointment doesn't hit as much, but it still kind of sucks being rejected.
Right, no, I get that.
So, certain, cute guys, kind,
loyal.
You know what? What do you look for in a guy?
Someone who has like goals.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my dad always mentions to me, which sometimes makes me sad, because he's like, "You have nobody," and I'm like, "What?" I remember he told me the first time, and I was like, "What do you mean I have nobody?" And he was like, if you know, once my parents pass, when that time comes, which I always like, you know, I say like can happen in 50 years from now, which means that they'll be like 100 plus, and they look at me like 100 plus. But they're like, ultimately when that time comes, I don't have any siblings, like, you know what I mean, like I don't have siblings to like
only child.
Like emergencies, siblings have each other to rely on, you know, if you are going through something. As for me, I don't have that, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely, though I have my cousins who are very close to me, shout out to 𝕾𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘, you know, Maya Francis, like, you know, I know they're very close to me, and I know that we would be able to help each other if we need it. It's definitely different because they're not my immediate siblings. So I always have to think about that. I just need, not that I need, but I would like someone who kind of has that same mindset of like, they have goals, they have, you know, stuff, like they know what they want. You know what I mean? Because if you know what you want, that means like ultimately in the relationship, if, you know, you'll know if you want that person. Oh my god, who got? But that's what makes a man really charismatic, when they have like, you know, those drive, goals, like that drive, you know. I'm 5'1", but I prefer someone who's tall. Not that I, nothing against anybody who's short.
5'1", tall, y'all. Anyone?
So
5'1", taller. Okay, not 5'2".
Yeah, no. Preferably 5'8" and up would be great. Nothing against anybody shorter than 5'8", but I'm already short as it is, you know. Give my kids a chance.
I kind of want someone who's also a little bit taller than me. I don't even mind the same height. I'm 5'6", so.
Oh, I thought you were 5'8".
No, I'm 5'6".
I told me you're
5'8".
I thought you were 5'8".
Oh, hell no.
Aren't you the same height as Courtney?
No, Courtney's taller.
No, you and Courtney are the same height.
No, we're not. Courtney is taller.
Courtney's 5'7".
She's taller.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's your shoes.
Probably, but I'm 5'6".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Driven, goals. Implies also when they have goals and they're like driven to pursue it and actively pursuing it.
Actions speak louder than words.
Because there's a difference between saying it, I'm gonna do it, all that, but if you're not really putting in the work, it's gonna be like half-assed or nothing at all. So for me also, transparency, and while communicating, you're also comprehending what is being communicated to you. Because I can talk and talk, but if it's not clicking for you, in a way, I'm just like, I feel like I'm talking to a wall here.
I think there's a difference between loving someone and learning how to love someone. And that is like the biggest thing in like my last relationship. That is something that like we really discussed, and that honestly really changed like how we went about whenever we had like disagreements or like just understanding each other. Like how to love you is just like you understand, like going that extra mile of like your coffee,
small things,
like the small things is like
that too.
Like you like your coffee in like your special cup, and in that special cup you like your coffee made with cream, and specifically 2.5 sugars, like stuff like that.
Little stuff.
Like the little that goes so far, and that really changes how a relationship works and how you go about it. Because you could just be like, oh, we had a disagreement, we talked about it, it's over. But like for me, I need to talk about it. For him, he needed a moment to process, and then we talked about it. So I had to learn to be like, okay, Anna, I know you want to tackle this right now, but you also need to give him space to process it and then speak about it. But he also had to learn that him staying quiet makes me feel like you're just disregarding the situation. And so he also had to learn to speak up as well. So keynote, guys, keynote.
Sometimes I even get my relationship advice from her, because to be honest with you, I've never been in a relationship. Let's get that straight. I don't know if it's that, I don't know, comment down below, whatever, but is it scary for you guys pursuing someone who's never been in a relationship before? Because I know for a fact there's some people who are like scared to pursue someone because there's so much innocence to that person and they don't want to be the one that breaks their heart. But also, for me personally, it's like, well, I chose you, and if my heart gets broken, then, I mean, it's on you, but in the end of the day, I chose to be with you. So it's like...
give, like, a chance? Like,
yeah.
Like, kind of just take a leap of faith. Like,
yeah, exactly.
For me and my previous partner, like, he and I, we were each other's, like, first, like, serious, like, actual relationship. So, you know, it was definitely different, right? Because you don't really know what's gonna happen. And I remember him saying, I really hope it works out, because like he's also a little bit older. So he just kind of was like, he kind of accepted that like he's okay being on his own.
Yeah.
And so he just was like, I really hope that it works out between you and I. And he was like, because I feel like if it doesn't, then I don't see myself trying again. For me, going into a relationship like that, though I have dated before, but not like an official like boyfriend girlfriend, it's scary, but I think that that's the foundation that you build, is that trust of where you see it going. As I am now trying to explore like the dating world again, just stating what you want, because I think that really transcends where the relationship is going. Because if you just go like, I'm just seeing where things go, it keeps things very ambiguous, right?
Red flag.
And this is a red flag. Nobody ever is just trying to see where it goes. Everybody knows what they want. You got like, if you're one of those people who's like, oh, I'm just seeing where it goes. No. You know what you want. You want to get in, then you want to get out, or you really want to stay in long term.
Oh, that fucking leads to situationship. Bro, I don't know. I actually value label in a way that, okay, if I'm your boyfriend, you're my boyfriend, or I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. At least I know where I stand, and I can actually do stuff as what a boyfriend or girlfriend should do. And if we're just like, oh, I'm going with the flow, and then for some reason you'll get pissed that I'm taking it a step forward, and you're like, oh no, but then you still want me. I'm just like, if they leave you in a confused state, remember this: it's a fucking red flag. Move the fuck along.
Someone who deserves the love that you have to give and offer. Remember that. Oh,
we back. I lost space.
Oh my god. But yeah, if you say that you don't know what you want, you know what you want. Even if it's like, and it's okay, you know, honestly, like, there's people out there who just want something casual, who aren't really looking for a relationship, and that's fine. And you know what? To the guys, to the gals, you know, everybody out there, just say that.
Yeah, if you want casual,
save us the time and just say you want something casual. And to the guys that I matched with, and they were like, you know, honestly, I just wanted something casual. Kudos to you, because you didn't waste my time, and I'm not out here wasting your time.
But I'm not gonna lie, some of these red flags,
they always be cute,
right?
They always be cute, but it's just like their frontal lobe has not fully. It's still being built. It's not even developing. It's just built. It's being built, and it's like by the time. But that's the thing about guys. When guys ultimately know that they want to settle down and in a relationship, they'll know. Men are simple creatures, I feel. Well,
straight guys.
Yeah. Men. Ay.
Anywho.
Continues. Well, if you want to hear more from us,
more yapping sessions,
more advice, insight, you know, this safe space.
It is, yeah.
We're the best that you never had.
All right.
So let us know.
If you
want to hear more from us.
This is very spontaneous, but it was very good.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Have a good time. So if you had a good time, let us know. Let's do this again.
All right.